guys, welcome to Multiverse. The summer seasonal just started today, so let's take a look. We're going to use our friend the Atlantis King, also known as Aquaman. Yeah, I made the classic comic book version as opposed to the Jason Momoa version from the movie. So as you start, you can't really miss it. Right there it tells you Ties of War. If you click on the square, you can go straight to the event. You can see the patch notes. Let's take a look at the patch notes. I have no idea what they say. So basically the patch notes tell you about the Tides of War. It tells you there's basically 4 new feats. So there's new collection, new base items, breezy new island styles. We'll take a look at those if we can. And a bubbly new aura to help you cool off when the fight eats up. It's probably a new aura that you can get gathering the collections. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. So as you saw, you could go straight to the event using the message at the start. Also, you could use it. You could go there using wrong menu. You could go there using the map. If you warp to map menu, you can see the Tides of War have been added to the warp menu, so you could warp straight to Aquaman. And the missions are basically where you go for the mission is a bit different if you're an evil villain player. So I will make a video using my Aquaman character for the hero players, and I will make a second video. I'm not sure if I'll make it later tonight or tomorrow. Also, I will just make the solo missions today, and tomorrow I'll probably make a video about where is it? About the Atlantean Post mission. It's a 4-player mission, but I don't think I'll play it tonight. I will show you the long way to be able to get there so that you guys can know, and I will do that from the watchtower. In case you're a new player and somehow the warp menu doesn't want to work for you for reasons, you have to go to this teleporter. Oh, actually you don't. Eons ago, you had to come to this teleporter over here to go to Little Bohemia, but I just realized that nowadays they've changed the teleporters. Now you can pretty much teleport to any police station you want to. So in order to be able to play the Atlantis seasonal, you're gonna have to go to Little Bohemia. So let's go there. And also I've just noticed they've added Metropolis or Gotham next to the teleporters, which isn't a bad idea for new players. And you can see there's the new messaging system. So basically it tells us a whole bunch of stuff. Like right now it's telling us about the feats. So let's dismiss that. Oh, let's show me. So you can see all the feats that you can accumulate, and you can see some of the latest feats that my character has. Like basically we got the message because I probably just got the visit each of the classic police stations. Like you can see in the channel, in the chat window, Atlantis completed the feat donut delivery. So that's why we got the messaging. Another one telling us about the movement mode. So let's say I got it. So basically we just press on R3, L3, and we can fly. And it should be in one of the boats over here. I always forget which one. If you're not sure, just fly high in the air. And once you see like 1 billion players on the minimap, you know you're there. Like you can see all the players on the minimap. Sometimes there's too many players around the little vendor, so it can be a bit challenging. Before we talk to Aquaman, let's take a quick look at the seasonal vendor.
Your efforts in defending Arthur's throne deserve reward.
So you can see the current events collection. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the one that gives us the aura that was mentioned in the notes. Shark fin. That's a nice bit. Floral shorts. Nice pair of boxer shorts. This one has a little texture. I was wondering what difference this was compared to the tank top we had. I'm not sure if it was last year or a couple of years ago, but you can see there's a bit of texture in it. So there seems to be multiple pair of shorts. Right now my character has only one color assigned. Here we can see kind of some sort of line pattern. So there's a few subtleties to the different ones, and let's take a quick look at the statue. it's a nice statue. So you can see there's a whole bunch of new statues that have been added to the. Oh, let's try the seated hero one. Ah, that is so cute. So here they've added a whole bunch of base items. Let's see. Bubbling shark. I'm not sure what that's going to be. Ah, old sharky shark that makes bubbles. Now let's try this one. So basically a whole bunch of Atlantis-based base items that will allow you to decorate your base. If you did purchase the Atlantis base like I did, it's going to give you some nice Atlantis base items. Let's see what this is. Some nice corals. That's so cute. So you can see there's quite a whole lot of base items. And here we're getting into the styles from last year, which somehow I didn't get. I'm not sure what the ABC bubblegum would give us. Well, I'm gonna have to give it a try. Could have sworn I completed the first beach party, but with another character. So you can see there's all the previous base items from the previous years that you can gain access to. So sadly, if you have a lot of catching up to do, you're gonna have to farm the summer seasonal missions in order to be able to purchase all the stuff that you may have missed in the past. And before we talk to Aquaman again, let's go to the marketplace. Usually there's a few items that are added to the marketplace. So you can purchase, as you can see, 50 cent dollars for $5.40. That is if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, it's probably $6 market cash. There's nothing else featured. Let's go into style items. Pretty sure we have a few styles. So there's the Vanguard of the Deep. Basically, Vanguard of the Deep is the water skin. It's something that usually is only available during the summer seasonal to purchase. But at some point, when they gave us, I think, the water power, we had the water skin, and I think we had it also when we had the Atlantis DLC. And there's the Dino Swim Rig. Let's give it a try. So you can see there's a little floater made like a dinosaur, sort of. And there's the scuba suit. Could have sworn that the scuba suit already was there some time ago, but again, it might have been added only during the Atlantis DLC. So if you guys need the scuba suit, I would buy it now before it's gone. Although I could have sworn I saw it not too long ago. So these are the items we can get from the marketplace. So let's talk to our friend Aquaman now. Not sure why.
Ocean Master still plots to overthrow Atlantis. Help us defend our position and send him back to the trench he crawled from.
So let us accept. As you can see, there's a lot of players around the vendor, so it's a bit challenging. Oh, that's a nice Nova Prime. It's a bit challenging to try to talk to the vendor. So basically, we have to disable 10 generators, and we have to repel 15 mutineers. Some boats have the generators, some boats have the mutineers, so you have to find the appropriate boat. And sometimes it can be a bit challenging. As you can see, there's pretty much everything here is completed. So you're gonna have to compete pretty much against other players at first. Let's pull back a bit. And let's go elsewhere. Sorry, I haven't played this character in a bit, so I'm a bit messed up in my loadout. There's no... Let's try and find some other boats. Basically the boat for the villains is somewhere in that direction, but I forget where exactly. Maybe later tonight. Actually, I might do it only tomorrow, but eventually I should be able to show you the villain version of the event. So ideally someone has to click on the generator. There we go. If you click while enemies are attacking you, it won't really help you. And you have to bring that little thingy to the generator, but that's gonna be a little too late for that. So once you destroy the cannon, it gives you that little thingy here that you have to bring to the generator over here. If you can have a shield, that could probably help you a bit, but as you saw, we were lucky enough that some of the NPC were fighting the enemy NPCs, so we were okay. So I guess we're gonna have to find another boat. Let's go over there. So that first day, or the first couple of days, it's going to be a bit challenging because people are competing for the same objectives. Normally you should be able to share, like if as you saw, there were multiple of us on the evil NPCs or on the cannons, and we were able to share the objectives. So normally you should be able to share the objectives, but sadly some players don't seem to understand that. So they try to complete the objectives by themselves. It happens. So let's try over here again. That was lucky. So I'm going to try to keep the NPCs busy so that our friend could click on the generator. I guess we went through all the generators here, so let's find another boat.
Arthur has grown weak. Ocean Master will lead us.
Ah, we got here too late. So sometimes people will wait for the objectives to respawn, but sometimes people will go from boat to boat trying to find the objective they need. So with a bit of luck, this should be the last one we need. So now we only need mutineers. Oh, and we got a collection. So if I'm not mistaken, like the purple ones should be the generators, and the yellow ones should be the mutineers, but I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I played the seasonal. I don't think I played it at all last year. So it should be easy enough. As you can see, the mutineer borders are clearly identified as such, and the challenge is being somewhere where they are. Guess we could try and stick around here and hope they spawn.
Enemies, ho!
Enemies where? Guess she's attacking the evil villain over here. Now let's try another boat. Sadly, when they don't want to spawn, you go elsewhere. So the biggest challenge is a bit competing with other players, but also having the enemies you need to spawn.
Ocean Master will restore the might of Atlantis.
So here, as you can see, they respawn pretty quick. So I guess it's just to find a boat where the enemies spawn a bit faster. Especially considering the amount of players who are competing for the same objectives. I guess a good time to play this mission would be at 3 a.m. There probably won't be that many people at 3 a.m. But you could be surprised.
Ocean Master will be the king.
So in theory, it shouldn't be a very difficult mission. But because of how many players there are,
First, we take the waters of Ocean, and then Atlantis.
of his allies must pay.
I guess you have to make a certain amount of damage, otherwise you don't seem to get the kill. Let's be patient and wait.
The sharks will feast on your remains. You can defeat Ocean Master. The pain won't stop me.
Way to quell those mutineers. Ocean Master is gonna have a hard time sustaining his coup if he keeps losing forces at this rate. Check back tomorrow. Aquaman might still need help sending them back out to sea.
Once you complete the mission, I don't think you need to talk to Aquaman. You probably just need to complete it in your journal. So let's do that. And what's the other one? The Dead King Spectre. I don't think the Spectre had the Spectre has to. I don't think the Scepter has to do with the summer seasonal. I think it has to do with the Atlantis DLC. Oh, we got a Prometheum logbox. Let's open it. Decisions. Now let's go for the Kryptonian Commander. So the summer seasonal just started today, June 19th, and it will last all the way up to July 26th. So again, the summer seasonal will last from June 19th all the way to July 26th, 2019, obviously. Again, I will play the 4-player mission tomorrow, and I might play also the villain version of the mission. I'll see. It's already 8:41. I'll see if I can get if I can play the villain mission tonight. If not, I'll play it tomorrow. So that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.